Good morning, my friends. How is everyone today? Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, let's get started here. This is the road ahead for the week of March 1st through March 7th. Wonderful. Now we're into March, right? Karen Barney, Karmic One Tarot. Let's get started here. Who are we shuffling for first? Who are we shuffling for first? We do this by the elements. See what's happening here. The Fool. Well, who's on a new journey here? Not quite what we needed. The Page of Cups. So we're going to do water signs first. Remember that a timestamp for me in the comments, not necessarily here in the chat, but in the comments, once it's uploaded, will earn you a free one question. Email me karmic1tarot@gmail.com. What's happening for the water signs? What's trying to get away here? The Six of Cups. So do we have children involved in a situation? Is it something from the past? Or maybe is it just how you feel about things? You're feeling pretty emotional about things? What's going on here with the water signs? The week of March 1st through March 7th, 2020. March 1st through March 7th. Water signs. Water signs. What do they need to know? Thank you. You guys are in building mode here. The Three of Pentacles, putting things together, assembling the right components, the right people, projects. What's happening here? Which one are you? Are you the artisan up on the ladder there? Or are you the person that commissioned it? Are you the one that is in the funder, the finance of it? You might also be the overseer there. The Three of Swords. Whatever it is that you've been building has been disappointing, my water sign friends. What's going on here? Wow. Water signs. What do we need to know, please, for the water signs? The Knight of Cups. There is a situation where there you are, my water sign friends. Prince Charming, Knight in Shining Armor, all of that good stuff. But along with it comes a very emotional offer. So what is it you're offering? Did someone break your heart? Or are you planning, building up to breaking someone else's? What's happening here? Water signs. The Emperor. So it could be an Aries person. Now remember, we're just about 20 days away from Aries season, which is where things are going to start to move, and we're going to start to see a lot more action in whatever our plans are. Water signs. One more card, please, for the water signs. One more card, thank you, and the Four of Wands. So there is a situation that involves your home life here, my friends. It also involves your security, perhaps, but it might even involve a property, okay, that you're working on, and it's been disappointing, but you still love the property, and you can't let it out of your control, okay? So there's a very basic, and the Four of Cups. So there is a situation that you've been unhappy with, you've been dissatisfied with, you've been bored with, a little bit apathetic, like, yeah, I've done that, I'm not interested anymore. But there is something that's being offered, my friends. Are you missing it? Are you missing it because you're trying to control the situation, water signs? Let's see what's being offered first. The Knight of Cups, water signs. The Five of Wands. Yeah, there's been a struggle about how to get where you're going. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean, I don't mean that you're leaving the situation, but there has been some conflict involved here, and you're not happy about it. You're not happy with where things have gone, how it's happened. What's the Knight of Cups here for, please? Are you going to save the day? The Knight in Shining Armor, my Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio friends. Oh, and the Two of that's the High Priestess. So are there things happening behind the scenes that maybe have just come to light and have been disappointing? Or is this something you're planning here? What's the Knight of Cups here for, please? The Knight of Cups for my water sign friends. The Ten of Wands and the Two of Pentacles. So you are feeling overwhelmed by this situation. And I think you knew it was going to be overwhelming. You just couldn't get out of it at the time. What's happening here with the building blocks? The Three of Pentacles. What are my water signs building up to? Which one are you? Now, are you the overseer here? The person in charge? I think you are. There might be someone else that's helping you here, though. Thank you. The Knight of Wands. You're making some changes. You're making changes in the way you're doing things. You're not happy with what's been going on and how it's happened, and you're weighing out what to do about it. Now, pretty soon the pressure will be off, but right now it feels pretty overwhelming here. And I've got the Eight of Swords in reverse now. If you and the Ace of Swords. Now, guys, I go through these decks before I start, and I turn them right side up. So to see something in reverse is it's a little surprising, but this is a fabulous card to be in reverse. The Eight of Swords is that stuck feeling when it's in the upright, okay? That trapped, not sure where to move, how to move, whether or not you actually have a move. Well, the answer is you are not stuck anymore. You are making changes, and you are going to set yourself free, whatever that means to you. The Ace of Swords. Cut yourself loose. Let go of this pressure, and right now you're still in decision mode. This has not been a happy situation, and most likely it involves your home. This is the happy life, happy wife marriage card, celebration card. So we'll see if you celebrate at the end of this, and I think you will, because this is victory, and you're not stuck anymore. What is it in the home that is happening? The Four of Wands here, please. So 2 4s and 2 3s. 3 4s. 3 4s. And 2 3s. Interesting. So 3 to 4 weeks, right? Where are we here? That'll be the end of the month, my my water sign friends. The equinox, I'm telling you, Aries season, 3 to 4 weeks. All right, the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands, please. What is the happy home situation here for my water signs? Thank you. We have the Strength card. So you're going to need your courage. You're going to need your backbone. You're going to need to, I think, control yourself more than anything else, not control the situation, although you might be trying to do that too, manage it. All right, you're not happy with the way it's going, and you're trying to offer them something they are not recognizing. Perhaps that's what the issue is. There's a conflict here. It's the Four of Wands. Whoa, off the table. The Four of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, my friends. The Wheel of Fortune is going to come in and shake things up for you. This might be a situation that comes in out of the blue, but it's fate, it's kismet, it's karma, it's time, it's divine time. Tell me what the Four of Wands is here for, please. The Four of Wands. You're not stuck anymore, my friends. You are going to be leaving things behind there with the Eight of Cups, and it is truly an emotional situation that you're going to be leaving behind. Oh, the Emperor jumping out. We have the Knight of Pentacles. So you are putting together a plan. You are in control of a plan. You are the authority figure in this plan too. So you're the one that's going to be making these moves. Tell me about the Emperor here, please, for my water signs. The King of Wands, exactly right. Now, if you think the Emperor is, the King of Wands is the CEO and the director, but he's tame compared to the Emperor, and you're really surveying your options. You're choosing which way you go next. What is the best option for me? And I'm going to take charge of this situation. And truly, I don't mean to make it sound selfish, but if you're not happy, nobody else is going to be happy around you with your company. So you need to make yourself happy. And if that means choosing for yourself and solely for you, then that's where that's where you need to be. You need to be happy in your heart before you can be happy with other people. All right, let's see what's happening with this disappointment, this sadness, the sorrow. What is happening? The Ace of Wands. You're claiming your power back. You are regaining your strength after a period of disappointment, disillusionment, disrespect, even possibly. This is a situation where you are now back in your power. You're regaining your strength. You are also, realizing where you are, what you have accomplished. So this is a situation where you are going to be making a choice, and a life-impacting choice within a partnership here, my friends, with the Lovers, the Gemini card. Look at it twice. Look carefully. Gemini inviting you to take a second look and ponder it here with the Hanged Man. But in the end here, my water signs, this is the Magician. You are in charge here of the Ace of Wands, and it's truly going to be something you fought long and hard for, but it is your path. Wow, we got carried away there. Sorry, water signs. Hold on. All right. Tell me why the Three of Swords here. How are you regaining your power through this sadness, this sorrow? there something you need to do? The Two of Wands is standing out. That is your crossroads, my friends. This is your moment. This is where you get to choose what the rest of your life, or at least the next chapter of your life, is. Wheel of Fortune coming in, helping you make that decision. It's already been on your mind, my friend, and it's time now. You think, thank you. That's it. And the Seven of Pentacles, you're building up to it. You're nurturing the idea. You're putting things together. As I said, the building blocks, assembling the right components, the right people. And you're no longer going to be stuck, my water sign friends. Fantastic. All right. This is, what do we have here? This is the Keepers of the Light Oracle deck. And this has some really small print, so I'm going to have to move it over to my light before we read it. Here's the one card the water signs need to see, please. The one card the water signs need to see. Is that it? Thank you. Horus. Ah, beautiful. Egyptian goddess. Was he a god or a goddess? I can't remember. Cosmic gateway. Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. So exactly, my friends, you are the magician. How far down was he? Just 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 cards down. So again, another 4, my friends. So by the end of the month, I think you're going to see this play out if this is happening in your life. This is your cosmic gateway. This is your Two of Wands crossroads, my friends. Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. Water signs, let it in. Allow. All right, let's see. Water signs are off the table. Let's say good morning to some people. Pick these up first and shuffle. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Laura, nice to see you. Anne, good morning, Linda. Spring Cosmic, Rebecca, nice to have you. Hummingbird, nice to see you. Thank you very much. I thought you might be new. Susan Mack, always good to see you. Roz as well. Wow, you're up early, Roz. TMP, Betty, nice to see you. Whitney, LFS, nice to have you with us. Thank you so much. All right, what are we doing here? Shuffle these before I forget to. And then we'll shuffle these and see who we're doing next. Who's next? Who's up on the agenda next? Fire. What do we have? Fire, air, and earth. Who's next? Fire, air, and earth. Who's next? So, my friends, I was just reflecting on the cards that jumped out before we did the water signs. That Fool card, that was definitely meant for you. That's a new adventure, my water signs. What do we have? Swords. So we're going to do air signs. Air signs up next. Air signs. What is happening for my air sign friends the week of March 3rd? Excuse me. Listen to me. March 1st through 7, 2020. Now, don't forget, our full moon is just on the other side of this week, so be prepared for that on the 9th. That is in Virgo at 1:47 p.m. on the 9th. And that is that's really about organization and getting things straightened out so that when we get to Aries season, we have everything set up. So let's go with the air signs. What are we doing with the air signs? March 1st through March 7th. Okay. The 10 of Pentacles. What a wonderful way to open, my air sign friends. That's abundance, pure and simple, but it's also security. And it can also mean that you have that group of people around you that you might be responsible for their security, or they are building it with you, sometimes called a family. What's happening here with the air signs? Going on with the air signs. March 1st through March 7th of 2020. This is the road ahead. Thank you. King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio on the table. So there might be a water sign involved, but you might be feeling very sensitive about this situation as well. But keeping your feelings to yourself, being reserved about it. See the 10 of Swords, bottom of the deck. Let's see what's going on here. What's happening with the air signs? Air signs, please, for the week of March 1st through March 7th. March 1st through 7, what's going on for the air signs? You got stuff flying everywhere, but nothing coming out. There we go. The 4 of Pentacles. What are you trying to hold on to? Are you holding on to your savings? Are you trying to preserve this wealth for the next generation? Certainly, I think we all do that if we have the option, right? What are we holding on to, though? Is there something that you need to give and you're withholding? the Ace of Swords. So there might be a communication situation. You're not communicating about whatever it is you're holding on to. You've just gone quiet. That might also be a situation that involves a victory over what you're saving for, meaning that you now have the abundance you need, my air sign friends. What's going on? The Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords kind of cuts things too, though, so be careful there. There is a deception, and you may see the truth of it now, and you're holding on to that because it's a sensitive situation. Wow. All right. Well, this might also be some distance that you have. Maybe you're traveling away from your family and you've not communicated with them for a while. You've not, again, Four of Cups, my friends. Now, you saw me shuffle. We shuffled intensely. The Four of Cups, dissatisfaction, disappointment, disillusionment. What's happening here for the air signs? The air signs, Ace of Swords. This is a sensitive subject. Why is the King of Cups here? Are you involved with a water sign? Is that what's happening here? King of Cups and the King of Swords. I'm sorry, rather the Knave, pardon me. This print is so small. The Knave of Swords. That's the Knave of Swords. These are difficult conversations, and I do think that's what's happening here, my friends. You've got someone that might have deceived you. They might have gotten away with something. They might have picked up and left, and there's no communication, and you're holding out for them. But there are going to be difficult conversations about how they've treated the situation, about how you feel about the situation. Oh, my goodness. How do I end up crooked all the time? Ugh. That makes me crazy, guys. I'm sorry to interrupt. Still not better. All right, the King of Cups. The King of Cups. This is the Knight of Wands. So you are going to be making changes. I'll bet this is interrelated with the two, with the water sign meeting. You're making changes here because you're not happy with the way it's gone. You're sensitive about the subject, and you know what? You're going to have to speak the truth here. But what are you holding out for? What are you holding out? And the Three of Swords. Yes. Are you holding on to that broken heart? Are you holding on to the disappointment because it's kind of like, you know what? I can't let it go yet. You need to let it go. Tell me what the Four of Pentacles is about, please. And here's our Knight of Swords. So things are going to change very quickly, my friends. You might be disappointed with the outcome. Remember, we are still in Mercury retrograde here through, I believe it's March 9, right? I'm sorry, the 10th. And then, of course, we have shadow period after that, covering most of the end of March. So be careful with your conversations. It might be the truth, but do they need to hear the whole truth and nothing but the truth? You know what I'm saying. What's happening with the air signs? You guys can be brutal. Hold on. Yeah, the Five of Wands. So there is conflict there, my friends. And it's been disappointing. The conflict has been disappointing. I don't think you expected that. What's the ace? What's the, what are we doing? Tell me about the Seven of Swords. Who's getting away with what? The Seven of Swords. What is the deception? Power. Maybe you have the illusion of power. I think you do have the power. You're just sitting back waiting to wield it. So maybe people don't realize that you have the power. This is new growth. This is new opportunity coming in here too. Are you leaving something? Are you cutting off a relationship and following your passion there with the Ace of Wands? It's the Seven of Swords about who's getting away with something. What are they doing? Are they traveling? What? The Ace of Swords, you're cutting yourself free. You're getting out, my friends. You're getting out. Now, this could be a job situation with the Ten of Pentacles. It's a secure position that you might have been trying to hold on to and maybe negotiate your way through. But, you know, the words come out, and it's just not going to be a happy situation. You're not happy with the way it's being received. Tell me about the Ten of Pentacles, please. The Ten of Pentacles for my air sign friends. Thank you. You're going to find your balance. That's the Temperance card, the card of Sagittarius. So there might be a fire sign. But you know what? I really think this is you going on your merry way in a much lighter, happier, balanced way. But you're going to have to use this Ace of Swords here, my air sign friends. Why is the Ten of Pentacles here, please, for the air signs? The Eight of Wands, the messages, they're going to be flying. Now, that can also be called the arrows of love. And we've got the heartbreak here. So you might be leaving a situation and looking at your options, envisioning where you want to go, the crystal clear vision of what you want to do, and making your choices. You're going to be conveying these messages of your choices. What's happening under here, please? High Priestess behind the scenes. Courage, determination, yes, and a commitment, my friends. So you are definitely trying. I think you're trying to negotiate first, but I don't think it works out. So you're making plans behind the scenes to do something else. What's happening here with the Ace of Swords? Thank you. The Nine of Wands. You don't want to give up on it quite yet. And we have the Queen of Swords, but you know what? You're going to get to a point where you say, sorry, today's my last day. All right. Or you're working my last nerve and I just can't do it anymore. Can't hold my peace anymore. Tell me what the Ace of Swords is here for, please, for the air signs. The air signs. The Nine of Pentacles. Well, you know what? It's an accomplishment to get as far as you have, my friends. And I don't think you're ready to give up on it because you are just so close. And if it means that you need to change the way you're doing things and fix whatever is going on by perhaps leaving and escaping. Tell me one more card here, please, for the Seven of Swords. One more for the Seven of Swords. Wait, we have one that's turned. The Five of Cups. Yeah, and the High Priestess. This is something you're going to do, my friends. It's taking you a while to decide. And, it's certainly understandable because this is a big commitment. People rely on you. They depend on you. But it is going to work out well. It is going to be, you got to follow your heart. It's the same message for the water signs this morning. You really have to do what's in your heart and what's in your best interest, my friends. That's where we are in this astrological year. We're in our emotions, the Pisces season, right? When we get to Aries, it's going to be time to enact all of these changes. All right, let's see what's happening with the Keepers of the Light Oracle card deck for the air sign friends. One card, please, for the air signs. One card, there it is. The Miriam, Sacred Vision. Hold on. Choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. So as I said, you're being sensitive here. You've been hurt and there might have been some harsh words and now there's a distance between you and it seems like it's insurmountable. But you know what? You're going to get through this. The Miriam, Sacred Vision. That's the High Priestess here too. That's where you are. All knowing, all seeing. And, I think you can see this play out 5 steps ahead here. Choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. So, you can not be able to get along with someone or a situation, but still have feelings and be sensitive for them, with them. All right, air signs off the table. That was interesting. I think the water and the air signs are connected. All right, let's say good morning. Good morning, Steffi. Good morning. Let's see. Oh, it's LFS Ninja. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your help. Bernadette, Rebecca, good to see you. Laura. Hi, good morning, Nancy. Linda. Whitney. Hey, Betty. Nice to have everybody here. Thanks so much for joining me. Who's next? We have fire or earth. Who's next with the fire or earth? Okay, now. We just had one flip. I'm asking here, that's the Six of Cups. So this might also involve some children here, or maybe that's for one of our next signs. Let's see what's going on. All right, sip of tea. Good morning. 43 people, 15 likes. Can we change that, please? All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. What's going on who are we shuffling for next? Fire or earth? Fire or earth? Who are we shuffling for next? This is the week of March 1st through March 7, 2020. Full moon on the 9th. This is cups. Now that Six of Cups was the one that came out. What's happening? What's happening here? Hold on 1 second here. Who are we shuffling for? Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles for the earth signs. Nice. Let's see what's going on with the financials, the business, the career, the life of the earth signs. What's going on? Oh, I'm saying that because I just started the wealth readings. Those will be out. Those are for Aries season. Now, if you noticed, I'm doing the wealth readings, the money readings by the astrological season. So they're not quite month. They are month to month. Okay, mid-month to mid-month. So those will be out starting on the 15th. So look for those, my friends. Going to be an interesting Aries season. All right, my earth sign friends, what's going on for the earth signs? The earth signs, the earth signs. March 1st through 7. March 1st through 7 for the earth signs, 2020. What is that? The 7 of Pentacles. You're working up to it, my friends. You are building it, planting it, nurturing it, watering it, weeding. However you are doing it, you are waiting. Okay, we are waiting. Okay, it's this last 2 weeks of Pisces that we have to wait for, my earth sign friends. What's going on? Earth signs. Earth signs, please. Thank you. The King of Pentacles. You are waiting to be king, waiting to be stable, waiting to be grounded, waiting to have as much as you need and really feel comfortable being in a position of authority of your own life, my friends. This is the king. He is, you know what, he's a very kind and considerate ruler, but he knows how to spend his money. He knows how to earn his money, and he takes care of the people around him. He is the provider in the deck. So this is a position of stability that you are waiting to close a chapter on, okay? I think the waiting period is where you're closing the chapter. It's not, you're not closing it on the security, because many of us earth signs have not had this security that we require. And that's literally our lifeblood, the security and the, not material gain and profit. It's the security that we need. We need to know we're grounded. What's happening here for the earth signs of this world? Thank you. And again, Hanged Man, we are in waiting mode. The waiting period is over. Are we in assessment here? Are we trying to assess something that's going on? What is the perspective that we are taking? What is it that we are looking at? One more card here, please, for the earth signs. That's too many. One card, please. One card. One card for the earth signs, the week of March 1st through the 7th. One card. Thank you. Just one, please. One. That one. Okay. And you know what? That tried to flip. That's the star card, my friends. The star card, faith, hope, and knowing that things are actually going to work out well, and that it is going to be a generous situation. There's a real give and take here that you're going to be celebrating, my earth sign friends. You've got options here, and you are working on things and taking care of business so that you can leave things behind and start fresh with this Ace of Pentacles that you, my friends, have manifested out of the blue. Yeah, baby. Okay. Where's the generosity coming from? The 6 of Pentacles. Where's the generosity coming from? You know, 6 to 7, now we're getting somewhere, and you are now building here with the 3 of Pentacles popping out there. So you're building up to this. You're building up to king, my friends, and the waiting time is almost over. At least that's what we hope, right? We still have faith that the waiting time is over. Ah, so sweet. Thank you, Queen Silver. I really appreciate that. What's happening here for the 7 of Pentacles? What are we? Well, patience. And the High Priestess. The High Priestess right underneath here too, right? The High Priestess, come on, she's not far down. There she is. Okay, so all-knowing. Not everything is black and white. So, you know, if you're building something, if you're building up to something, and you are working on putting things together behind the scenes, you need to make sure that you see it clearly. Your intuition is going to direct you, most definitely, here with the High Priestess, but not everything is going to be black and white. There is true abundance here, too. The pomegranates in the High Priestess represent abundance and fertility and things starting to grow, starting to build. And you know what? You've been waiting a long time for this, my earth sign friends. So things are going to get easier. They truly are. That's what I have to believe. All right. Anything further on the 7 of Pentacles? What do my earth signs need to know? Thank you. The Strength card, be strong. I know you're exhausted here with the 5 of Swords. You know, there might be a Leo. We talked about, no, that wasn't you. I thought I saw a fire sign. But that, you know, the Leo card, of course, here, the Strength card. When is Leo? Let me look at that. Leo is going to be July 23rd through August 22nd. Now, don't forget there are eclipses early in July. So that should be an interesting time period. And I'm not suggesting that we need to wait until we get there. The waiting time is almost over here, my friends. And I think you're going to see movement on it this week. But it's not going to come to a full end, a full stop, or full culmination and turn until we get to Aries season. But it's exhausting. It's been hard. You're almost there. You have won. It's just, holy cow, what are we waiting on? And here is our Hanged Man, right? What are we waiting on? We're waiting on the Hanged Man. What is the Hanged Man here for? Please, for the earth signs of this world. The Four of Swords. You're still in recovery mode. You're still looking at how to recover from this because it hasn't ended yet. We're in recovery. This is where we start to see the generosity come in here, my friends. Now, the generosity could be an offer of help, could be an offer of finance, certainly. It might be coming from you or to you. So you can work it either way, but I really think our earth signs are on the receiving end of this generosity. This could also be a connection with someone. Tell me why the Hanged Man is here. What are we waiting for? All right, LFS, can we take care of that just above you? The Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles. What are we waiting on? You're still trying to balance the finance of it, my friends. This is the security that I was talking about. The Six of Wands, success coming in. Are you trying to balance the success with your recovery? No. I think you're waiting on, you're recovering so that you can balance things out with the success that is coming to you. This is public recognition too. And by the way, that's another 6, 2 6s there. And we have the Queen of Wands jumping out there. So that is really our sole focus on getting to the other side of this, my friends. The success is imminent. It's coming here. The public recognition, the Six of Wands, it is a situation that is going to be, people are going to be saying, wow, that was a long road, but you made it. Tell me what the World card is here for, please. What is ending, please, for my earth sign friends? The Ten of Wands. Of course, the pressure, the struggle. Thank you, LFS. The struggle. You know, this is a situation that has been overwhelming. The weight has been overwhelming. And I mean that in two ways, the waiting period and what you've been shouldering, what we, earth signs, have been carrying. It's almost finished. We're there, my earth sign friends. Hang on. Tell me if the World is here for, please, for the earth signs for the week of March 1st through March 7th. The Four of Cups. Yeah. You know what? We're looking at it like, yeah. We've heard that before, right? It's almost over. But it is. It truly is almost over. That's our Four of Cups, you know, the apathy, the boredom, the like, yeah, whatever. I've heard that before. Still, through it all, we don't lose our faith. Hey, what is the situation you've been unhappy with? It is almost finished. And the Two of Cups, it's time to really know yourself again. The Two of Cups can be a kindred spirit or soulmate situation. It doesn't have to be romantic, of course, and it doesn't have to necessarily be another person. I think this is about us, earth signs. I think it's about knowing ourselves and being happy with ourselves. Okay, this is really knowing the other side of ourselves here with the High Priestess and knowing where we're headed and that we do have the strength to get there. You know, again, could be a relationship situation. Do we have any other relationship cards? No. This is a celebration of who we are and finally knowing the options that we have are true. They are our true calling. It's the King of Pentacles here for, please. The King of Pentacles. What is the security that's coming in for our earth signs? The King of Pentacles, grounded, secure, stable, nurturing, that's the Queen, I'm sorry, but he's dependable, he's loyal, he is steadfast. People rely on him. These are the changes that you are making. I believe we want to be seen as that if we're not already. And most of us, are reliable, loyal, and dependable. I would say that, probably across the board for the earth signs, but there are changes you're making here. I think to settle, so you can settle in your throne is what they just told me. Settle in your throne. In other words, get comfortable with what you have accomplished. Get comfortable with where you are going and the success, because you are going to be on the throne, my earth sign friends. It's the King of Pentacles here for, please. The Seven of Swords. Now, what does that mean? What did you get away with? The Seven of Swords can be a deception, my friends. Are you being deceived? Is that what you're unhappy about? And that's what's coming to an end? What is it the Seven of Swords is bringing you? The Seven of Swords can also be, distance, can be travel, can be, putting something behind you. That's what you're doing. You're putting all of this crap behind you. You're ready to make the changes and put it behind you and embrace this success that's coming. Tell me what the King of Pentacles is here for, please, for the earth signs. The Ace of Swords. Having your vision, your crystallized, clear vision come in. Hold on 1 second. That is, real clarity coming through for you, my earth sign friends. This is the sword of victory as well. So not only do you have success here, you have victory. You have victory over the hard times, my friends. My goodness, earth signs. It's time for us to focus on our future, focus on our success, and how we are not. Okay, so let me just rephrase what I wanted to say here. I was going to say how we are perceived, but you know what? It's not a question of how others see us. It's a question of how we see us. That's what's going on here. The Star. This is a healing card. So this is a question of how we see ourselves and what we are taking forward with it. How strong we are, how confident we are, how sure-footed we are moving toward this success after a real time out, a knocker downer, as my friends used to say. What's going on here with the Star card? The Star, Aquarius, humanitarian, seeing the peaceful in all. All right, finding hope in the smallest of signs. The Eight of Cups. Yes, leaving things behind. You hope that you can leave things behind. And you are, my friends. You're just going to, I think you're just going to cut it. You're going to be so like, all right, I am done with that. I'm seeing nothing but success in my future, and I'm not even going to speak about it. This is the Knave of Cups. So this is an emotional situation for us. It truly is, because we derive our self-worth from our security. All right, maybe I'm speaking for myself there, but that is it's integral to our personalities. We need it. The Knave of Chalices. So perhaps there's a piece of news that you've been hoping for that allows you to leave something behind. Is that the generosity that comes in, that piece of news? And the Queen of Cups. I think the way you're receiving it, the way you're approaching whatever you're leaving behind, whatever it is that's finishing here, is a very calm, cool, and collected way. You're looking at things in I don't want to say you're not aloof, but you are detached. It's like, okay, this is not even happening in my life. I'm watching it play out in a movie. Tell me what the Aquarius card, the Star card, is here for. What are we healing from? I think there's going to be emotional balance once you leave this behind. There's going to be true success and a real knowing of who you are here, my earth sign friends. One more card for the Star. Thank you. Well, we got two, and I'm going to show you both because of... Oh, no, I thought we only... Here we go. We did get two. Don't give up yet. Do not give up. This is your manifestation coming in, my earth sign friends. This is your manifestation coming in. All right, let's see what's happening with the Keepers of the Light. The Keepers of the Light Oracle card deck. Isis, magic manifesting. Wonderful. All right, your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming reality. Stay focused. This is Isis, magic manifesting. Stay focused. Okay, your visions. I'm sorry, your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming reality. Stay focused. Do not give up, my friends. It's starting to come in. The abundance and the generosity is starting to come in. Yes. Earth signs. I'm going to have to replay that for myself later. So that means that we are down to our fire signs here. Thanks very much, everybody, for joining in. I really do appreciate it. 51 people here, 27 likes. Can we even that up? I really appreciate it. YouTube measures everything, and I can use all the help I can get with the algorithm. Good morning, Sinrose. Good morning, Tony Linnell. Hey, Bernadette. Nice to see you. Capricorn Star. Nice to have you with us. Who else? Diana, Nancy. Nancy. Two Nancys. Nice to see everybody. All right. Fire signs. Fire signs. Fire signs the week of March 1st through March 7th. And we are getting so close to your time. If you're in Aries, this is going to be your time to shine. You are going to be in your glory. You are going to be getting things done and whipping them right out, okay? That is where we're headed here, my fire signs. All signs, naturally, but especially for you guys, this is going to be a powerful month for you. Happening for the fire signs, and there you are, front and center, Queen of Wands, very focused, driven, determined, and she doesn't let anything get in her way. She's gonna map it all out and just get to work on it. Sink her. I'm hearing multiple things. Sink her teeth in, put your claws in, things like that. So whatever it is that you happen to have on your table, on your plate, my fire signs, it is going to be something that you're going to hold on to. And the Wheel of Fortune is bringing it to you, and the Wheel of Fortune is going to help you keep it. They just told you. This is going to be a stroke of luck for you. It's happening here for the fire signs. Fire signs, fire signs, fire signs. What's going on with the fire signs? Ace of Pentacles just flashed for me. Let's see. What's happening with the fire signs? Thank you. The Lovers, the Gemini card, my friends. You have a choice to make. Where are you headed with this? Is this a new partnership that drops in your lap? Is it a new choice that drops in your lap that now has your full focus? What's happening here? Fire signs. What's going on with the fire signs? The fire signs. March 1st and March 7th, 2020. Five of Swords. So you have won, my friends. The victory has been won. It's been hard fought. Oh my God, we are exhausted. Fire signs. What is the challenge here? What is it that you have vanquished? Did you leave a decision for another day, a choice for another day, and now it's come back? The Wheel of Fortune brought it back. What's happening here for the fire signs, please? One more card for the fire signs. One card. Thank you. The Eight of Swords. Fire signs. What are you holding yourself back from? Are you not making a choice that the universe has put in front of you because you can't? It's a difficult situation. What are you stuck in? And the Eight and the Five of you are. This is the Five of Cups, my friends. Reflection, melancholy, sadness, grief over a battle that you've won and left to fight another day. It doesn't feel like you finished it. Now you're stuck. What are you holding on to here? What are your limiting beliefs with this? You can make it on your own. You do have the strength. This is Aries right here, but there's a kindred spirit situation here, a partner. There's a partner here where your joy is, but there's something. What are you waiting on? I don't know what you're waiting on. Are you waiting for something to happen in your home life? What is the sadness, the sorrow here? We'll have to look at that. Let's start right there, actually. Let's shuffle these for a second. Linda, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you. What's going on with the Five of Cups here for my fire signs? What are they lamenting? What are they grieving over? What are they, here's the thing with the Five of Cups, my friends, and we have the Two underneath here, so I'll demonstrate here. We have the Two of Cups standing behind you, all right? But you're looking at everything that's been lost when you still have this joy. So what are you doing here, my fire signs? How are you managing this? The Five of Swords. This has been a difficult situation. It's been something that's been a real challenge to you. It's been, and you're exhausted from it. You feel like, you know what, everything you've done, every choice you've made has been wrong, or it hasn't turned out the way you want. It's the Five of Cups here for, please. The Five of Cups for the fire signs. The Tower. So it kind of blew up, my friends. What happened here with the Tower? Interesting. This is sudden. This might have been a real shock for you. What's the Five of Swords here for, please, for the fire signs? You're not sure how to deal with this. You're weighing out your options. It might be a financial situation that has come upon you unexpectedly and kind of trapped you, tied your hands. And it's, you know, it's exhausting trying to manage all the time. Survival mode, right? The Five of Swords. What's the Five of Swords here for, please? The Five of Swords for my fire signs. Thank you. The Eight of Wands. So, you know, 2 8s here too, my friends. So, you know, things are going to change. And I would say to you, these messages are going to fly fast and furious. These could be the arrows of love. We do have the Two of Cups down below. So it could be a situation that you've been working on with a partnership. It's the Eight of Wands here for, please. Swift movement, messages. The High Priestess. Something going on here. What is the High Priestess doing? She's a woman of mystery, right? But she's also very, very intuitive. So I think you know something's up. You have that intuition. You know something's up. There's something going on here with the Lovers. What's going on? What are you focused on here with my Queen of Wands? This is you, my fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Focused on creating something. What are you creating? Are you focused on your children? Are you focused on the Queen of Swords? You're focused on how exhausted you are and how much you don't want to do it anymore. The Queen of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, kind of blunt. She's matter of fact. And it's like, you know what, guys? I've had enough of this. This is where you are right here, but you don't feel like you can get out of it. So this is your choice to stay, my friends. Every time we make a choice to stay in a situation like that, it is a choice. Don't feel like you can't make a move, because you can. But you're not ready to give up on it. You're still fighting for it. What's happening with the fire signs? The fire signs. If this is a relationship and you're still fighting for it, bravo. But there comes a point when you have to realize that maybe it's just not going to work. And I'm not wishing that on anyone, but this is a choice. You know, people stay in relationships all the time for reasons that are not their own. It's the Eight of Swords here for, please. The Eight of Swords for the fire signs. How are they feeling? Stuck and trapped and not ready to give up. Look at this cat too. He's actually got, you know, a bandage on his head. You're wounded here, my friends. The Queen of Pentacles. So there might be an earth sign involved, but you're still nurturing the system, the situation, whatever it is, whether it's this partnership, you're still nurturing it along. You're still the caretaker of it. You're not ready to give up on it. It's stifling you. It's making you feel stuck. Tell me the Eight of Swords here, please. The Eight of Swords, please. The Nine of Swords, but the Nine of Swords in reverse. Nope, the deck is in reverse. The Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords, worry, anxiety. The good news is it's a progression. So you are, you know, I think you're worrying now about where this Wheel of Fortune is going to take you. You're not ready to give up on it, but what is on the other side? And I think you're going to be in a situation where things come to a head and the Tower comes out, and you take action here with the Queen of Swords. You take action, like, all right, I can't do this anymore. Now, I think you're also trying to create a better life for yourself. That's where your focus is. What's happening here with the Queen of Wands? The Queen of Wands. You're trying to take control of the situation. You're trying to be, you know, sometimes the Emperor tries to be all things to all people, and you can't, all right? All right. I'm not going to tell you that you can't, but, you know, we try, and some situations suffer because we try so hard. But you know what? This is a situation that you're trying to maintain control in too. So what's the Lovers? What is the, okay, where are we going? The Wheel of Fortune or the Lovers? Tell me. try the Wheel of Fortune and the Temperance. Something's going to come in so that you find your balance and that you can be comfortable where you are. Now, I don't mean that that is a situation where you are, sorry, I got crazy things happening on the screen here, my fire signs. Oh, God. Talk about distraction. I'm sorry when your screen changes. All right, back to this, the Wheel of Fortune, my fire signs. Let's see. Oh, there's our Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is moving forward. So you are going to find your balance. You are going to do the healing that's required here. But what is stepping in here with fate? Or is this divine timing? It is. Something's coming in here to jar you out of this stuck and reverie. What's happening here? Thank you. It's going to allow you to travel even, perhaps. The Knight, this is the Knave of Pentacles. So there is a financial component to this too, or an important or valuable piece of news that comes in that sets you free, I'm going to say. Tell me what the Wheel of Fortune is here for, please, for my fire signs. The Three of Cups. Here you are celebrating finally. Now, we have that tube under here as well. So could this be a third-party situation you are trying to control, my friends, until you can become single and then take advantage of the choice, the partnership that you have so that you can be happy. But it's been a long time coming. You're waiting. You're hanging on. You might have to sacrifice something for your home. But these messages, these changes are going to come quickly, and this disappointing situation that you're stuck in is going to change. You're going to have this new beginning, going to have some challenges to it, but the changes are coming in, and they're changes you're making, my fire sign friends. So, wow, interesting turn right there, huh? What's going on here with the Lovers card for the fire signs? The Lovers, the choice, the Gemini. You're being asked to take a second look at something, my friends. The Lovers card here for, please. The Lovers. Thank you very, very much. The Queen of Cups. You know, Queen of Cups is a very emotional person who has keen intuition, but she's also very loving and kind and gentle. But she does not show people how she's feeling. She's got that veneer to her so that she doesn't appear vulnerable. And that's where this Queen of Swords comes in, because they're going to pierce that veneer, and you might be triggered, is the best word I can think of, to act. But you're going to have to keep your control here. Keep your control. If you get triggered, that's where the Tower is. Okay, and the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles. You have a choice. Your heart or your money. This can also be family. Your heart or your family. Wow, I hate to put it in terms like that, but that is what's here. That's what they're telling me anyway. The Lovers card can also represent a partnership that you are very loving toward, and your family here. And you want to make sure that your choices are in alignment with that Ten of Pentacles security here. But you're waiting on something here, my friends. The Hanged Man down below here. You're waiting, you're waiting, you're waiting. You're analyzing the situation, and you're saying, which way am I going here? That's the choice you have. The Ace of Swords, my friends, and the Four of Wands. So I think you're going to be making some changes in a stable home situation. That might mean that you're moving, although I don't recall seeing the Chariot here. I do believe you're going to be seeing the truth of what's going on here, my friends. And if that means setting yourself free, then that's what it means. But you are going to have to speak your truth. That's going to be part of your choice. Wow, fire signs. Interesting. What's going on with the Keepers of the Light Oracle card deck for my fire signs? Fire signs, what's happening for the fire signs? March 1st through 7. March 1st through 7. Now, the end of the week, too, you're going to start to feel that full moon that we have coming up on the 9th, and that's going to be where the organization comes in, all right? This is where you're, let me see. This is okay. I'm just looking at my definitions here for the full moon, right? March, let me see. March 9, Virgo, 19 degrees, 1:47 p.m. Eastern time. This is where you start to get organized for your safety and clarity, right? The Holy Spirit. Expect miracles. Interesting. Remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally. Spirit has your back. Spirit has your back there, my fire sign friends. Try not to get triggered. This has been a long, hard road here that you've been analyzing for a while, and it does have to do with your home, my friends. Whether it's a love relationship or a third-party situation or just the people that are close to you, you are going to be seeing the truth of it and speaking the truth of it. And that's going to lead you to whatever the best choice is for you. Thanks so much. I really do appreciate everyone being here. 46 people here now, 40 likes. Thank you very much. Do appreciate all of the donations that came in this morning. And thanks so very much for being with me on this journey. I love all of you. Thanks again. We'll see you next week. All right.